right, so here we have set 6041 Legoland 1986. This is called the Armor Shop in America, North America for sure. And I think in the UK, this was called, in the UK and Europe, excuse me, this was called Armory. Although with more of a French spelling. I'm not so sure if that was Europe and the UK or if UK was something different. But anyways, this is an awesome set. I actually haven't seen a video on this set anywhere on YouTube before. And partially I believe there are reasons for this. Sorry, my OCD. I was having trouble with this part of it. Building it on camera was hard. Anyways, there are reasons for this, I believe. With this being as old as it is, there's a lot of missing pieces. And there can be things that break. Sorry for my squeaky chair, if you hear. There can be things that break and go missing. Even in this of itself, it's got all vintage pieces. I was really lucky to come across something with complete pieces, although albeit perhaps not from 1986. A few of these, for instance, some of these roof tiles have a different, oops, can't really see. I don't know if you can catch that. Yeah, so they have like a different texture, and I'm not sure which is older. Maybe you guys can tell me and help me figure that out. There's some of these that have like a rougher texture, and then some that have a smoother texture. Boy, I don't know. I don't know if you are out there and you have a lot of 80s sets, or even earlier, like early 80s or 70s sets. And I don't know which one came first, because this is probably a very familiar town piece. And I honestly just didn't have a lot of town. So maybe you can tell me which ones were more of a rough year. So there's a mixture here, albeit all of them are definitely pre-90s. None of them are like 2000s pieces. But that's just how it goes sometimes when you're collecting old vintage stuff. There, apologize for the blurriness. Albeit, so there's a few reasons why this one's maybe tough to collect. These goblets, for instance. I love this fence piece, or it's a display or something. I think of this as you could use it. It's a great way to build a fence. As you can see, there's two of these stoplight looking studs on the front, and then smooth single 1x8 plates on the front of those. And that would be a cool way to build like a fence you could kind of move around. And you can even place at an angle as well by rotating these flat plates on the bottom. Anyways, so these goblets, there's a red and a blue. And there's also the jousting set that has a couple of those. And those are, people lose those quite easily. The yellow goblets and other colors are definitely more commonplace. Also, what I love about this set is the colors. I love this shield, the Lion Knight shield that's yellow. I had very few of those growing up. Mostly we just had a couple of these Black Falcon shields, but we had maybe a blue color scheme with the Lion Knights. And so I love having so many yellow color schemes. I think that's really cool. That really stands out. I love that color scheme. It's great. It's probably, besides the Black Knights, it's probably my favorite color scheme of the shield's emblem. I love it. So that's cool. You get like two of those. Again, those goblets are rare. Another thing is this blue single tiny feather. Those are very quickly lost in the shuffle through the years. And so the fact that this one has that's fantastic. It has a proper color scheme for this little squire dude. His hair is a little bit girlish. It's the girl hair, but it still works for sort of a medieval look. And if you look closely here, sorry, my phone is not cooperating here. There is a black axe on display and a black sword. Just pretty much the same as the round gray swords that are vintage. But this one is black. This is the only set that has a black one. Even to this day, I've not seen anything with a black sword like that. And that's just, so cool. I love that. So I got lucky there. I love the design of the sloped roof. That's really cool. And then you can actually set a minifigure up here and then implement it, of course, into your castle wall. Set 6080, the old gray castle. Or you could put this one, you could make it a black falcon. Someone who's just, obviously they're trading and selling with both Lion Knights and Black Falcons. So this guy here who's in charge of it, who is selling the armor and fitting people, with this little station here, fitting soldiers or whoever wants to buy the armor, he is not partial. He will sell to Lion Knights and Black Falcons. And he's got his little squire pin ready to take down your order. So those are among the pieces. The main piece, the main reason why this is a very rare set is, I believe, this flag here. As you can see, oh, come on, get with me. As you can see, it is a Lion Knights square flag. And these are definitely out there, but they are rare. But also, most of the time, the clips, my goodness, I can't focus, are almost completely gone. Usually they're completely gone, or they're just pieces of them left. They are never held together. I happen to have one here that has held together, which is an extremely rare stroke of luck. Phew, sorry, this thing's not focusing. So I love this color scheme with this knight here. He's fully on display. He has a blue armor print torso, and he has a black helmet. He has a red cape, the plastic cape sort of things. It's a yellow shield. It's just very colorful. And then he has this red square Lion Knights flag. The only one of the sort, as far as I'm aware. And a brown lance at that, holding it. So there's a lot of rare tiny accessories in this set. Obviously you could replace any of this, and of course gray, easily replaced. But lots of little tiny accessories. So that's why I would consider this set one of the most rare finds. And a lot of my pieces are kind of dirty, but that tells you they're old. I love that. I'll definitely could give this a better cleaning job. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot. I happen to also have really great instructions with it, which is also rare. My instructions are in really good shape. My goodness. They aren't frayed or anything. Just they've been folded down the middle. And then it's like once the person took it out of the set, they folded it and put them up. Tells you how to put them together. It's great. These are really, man, there are no torn corners or anything. Super cool. So there you go. That's my set 6041, the Armor Shop from 1986. This is a 38-year-old antique. It's just so colorful and so cool. Love it. Let me know what you guys think. Particularly if you have any insight on 80s pieces or 80s castle sets or 80s sets in general. So thanks for tuning in, and hope you guys are doing great. Please feel free to like and share and subscribe.